The following broadcast may contain explicit language and adult themes. Viewer discretion is advised. The opinions expressed in this broadcast are those of the hosts, talent, and guests, and do not reflect the opinions, views, and standards of Pyro Media Enterprises, affiliates, subsidiaries, or its members.
Gather on in. I'm not even going to waste y'all time, y'all. We got a lot to talk about on today. So go ahead, hit that like button and invite. We have a power-packed day to talk about right here on the other side of Pyro Power Hour. Good morning, you guys. We are here, and some of us are queer, and you are making noise on your end. What is going on with you, bro?
I know, I'm sorry.
Hot Mess Express on today. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm your host and moderator, Kwame Speaks, joined by the king, the melanin efficient. I like that red on you, bro.
Thank you.
Kyrie Sanaj.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's going on?
Yes. Let's see who's in the building. We want to thank the kings and queens in the entire spectrum in between. Keats Reynolds, thank you so much for joining. We appreciate you. Jonathan M. Davis, thank you for joining, sir. Thank you for joining.
Hey,
Curtis Jordan, thank you. A Virgo babe, hey boo, how are you? Darnell Johnson, Kyrie's husband. Hey, yes. And my mistress. Anyway, and Raymond Torres, Good morning. How are you? Dr. Holt, how are you, sir? Thank you for joining. Appreciate you. Jules Forever, how you doing, boo? How you doing? Oh, Bennett. All right. Thai Squad is coming in on today.
Yeah.
Rochelle, my bell. Oh, look at him.
We were in morning service.
He said, hey, boo.
Hey, boo.
Oh, God. Jules Forever. Thank you, two of my favorite guys, Kwame and Kyrie. We appreciate you, boo.
Thank you, Jules. Thank you.
Dr. Hope making noise. That was trade leaving. Yes. Was it?
My business, Dr. Hope.
Mm-hmm. Oh, thanks for acknowledging me, Darnell. Appreciate you. Anyhow, so we're going to go ahead. Are you stuck? You good, Kyrie? Oh, Trey's probably calling. All right, so we want to go ahead and continue on with the show. Thank you guys. So I'm trying to fix this lighting, y'all. I'm trying not to look like Sky Bright, and I'm also trying not to look too. This is too much going on here. I probably need one on this side. But anyway, I hope you guys are doing well over there. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe, you guys, because we got a lot to talk about on today. Please do so. And please invite your cousins, your loved ones, everybody. Lottie, Dottie. All right, you guys, we do have to start out with a bit of breaking news on today. Let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so it looks like with drug overdose deaths continuing to hover near record levels, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration today approved for the first time an over-the-counter version of the opioid antidote Narcan. The FDA remains committed to addressing the evolving complexities of the as part of this work. The agency has used its regulatory authority to facilitate greater access to naloxone. Forgive me if I'm mispronouncing that, by encouraging the development of and approving an over-the-counter naloxone product to address the dire public health need. FDA Commissioner Dr. Robert Califf stated in a statement. Today's approval of OTC naloxone, over-the-counter naloxone nasal spray will help improve access to naloxone, increase the number of locations where it's available, and help reduce opioid overdose deaths throughout the country. We encourage the manufacturer to make accessibility the product a priority to the product a priority by making it available as soon as possible and at an affordable price. The nasal spray will come in a package of 2 4-milligram doses in case the person overdosing does not respond to the first dose. However, the drugs maker, Emergent Biosolutions, says most overdoses can be reversed with a single dose. The product could be given to anyone, even children and babies. The nasal spray is expected to be available for purchase in store and online by late summer. Emergent Biosolutions said Wednesday. The company does not currently have information on how much the OTC Narcan nasal spray will cost. Of course they don't. Now, I find it very interesting. I'm not trying to rain on nobody's parade, okay? Even though it's very rainy here in California, I'm not trying to rain on anybody's parade, but I just find it very interesting that during the crack epidemic, nobody did any of this. But woo-woo, opioid overdose, opioid epidemic, which is a problem, okay?
Especially here in Ohio. Interesting.
Very interesting. What are your thoughts, Kyrie?
I was really thinking the same as what you just said, like no one did anything. But then again, I can't expect them to give a solution to the problem that they put into the community. But
hey,
this right here, this is very telling. That's what it is. Now you care.
See,
yeah, exactly, Josie. Yeah, now you care.
I don't want to say what I want to say, but hey, today's a day to celebrate, I guess. Woo woo, woo woo.
I ain't celebrating that.
Listen, I. Hey, Michelle. How you doing?
Michelle.
Thank you for joining. Appreciate you,
Love
Queen.
you too.
We love you. We love you. All right, you guys. Let's get into the what's happening today. But before we do that, we got to thank one of our sponsors. Take a look.
Hey there, Pyro family. Quench your thirst on and off the workout floor with our sizzling partnership with the coldest water. Enjoy an exclusive deal made just for you. Simply scan the Frosty QR code with your phone or catch the icy link in the chat for all their chill products. Stay hydrated and make those flames roar. All right, let's get back to the show.
All right, you definitely can go ahead and utilize that QR code, or you can go ahead and utilize the link that we have in the comments that is coming to you as we speak. Thank you so much for supporting us and what we do, the coldest water, and definitely check out all their products. I'm about to go over there and head over there and grab some more stuff from them too. So go ahead and shout out to our and head over to the coldest water by using the link below. All right, guys, let's get into what's happening today. All right, so first up, we want to commemorate today. Oh, did you actually know that today is National Vietnam War Veterans Day? Which I did not know that was a separate day outside of the Veterans Day. We commemorate those who fought in the Vietnam War on National Vietnam War Veterans Day, which is celebrated on March 29th every year. There's no doubt that the Vietnam War was one of the most brutal. In fact, there were over 3 million Vietnam War casualties during the years of battle. It was known as the Second Indochina War to Americans, and considering its long fighting time and brutality, National Vietnam War Veterans Day was created to honor all the Vietnam veterans who fought during that time. Shout out to my brothers and sisters in arms and all those that have fought and paved the way to allow us to live the life that we have today. Dr. Holt says, "Can I get that filled with Greek?" You can do what you want with it, okay? Go ahead.
Drink that much? Ooh.
Listen, you do what you want with that. I ain't judging you, just as long as you go ahead and support our sponsors. Okay, praise God. Jules Forever says, "Oh wow, rest in peace to my cousin Joe Edward Grayson." Yes, rest in peace. And thank him for fighting for this country.
For services, yes.
His services. St. James said, "Good morning, St. James. Appreciate you."
Grand Rising, St. James.
Grand Rising. All right, today's birthday of the day goes to none other, and it's actually a happy heavenly birthday because it goes to Pearl Bay Bailey, who was an American actress, singer and author. After appearing in vaudeville, she made her Broadway debut in St. Louis Woman in 1946. She received a special Tony Award for the title role in the all-black Hello Dolly production in 1968. In 1986, the year I was born, she won a Daytime Emmy Award for her performance as the fairy godmother in the ABC after-school special Cindy Eller, a modern fairy tale. Her rendition of Takes Two to Tango hit the top 10 in 1952. In 1976, she became the first African American to receive the Screen Actors Guild Lifetime Achievement Award. She received the Presidential Medal of Freedom on October 17th, 1988. Happy heavenly birthday to Pearl May Bailey. Black excellence indeed.
Yeah, I want to know what happened to them doing her life story. That's supposed to be with Queen Latifah.
Yeah, me too.
That was a big thing in the 90s, and then it just stopped talking about it.
Michelle Holly says, is Pearl Bailey related to Queen Latifah? I see a familiar face. I don't think she's related.
No, that Queen Latifah's not. They just have a strong resemblance.
Yes, and I believe that's one of the reasons why they picked her to do that particular story.
And she really wanted to do it. So I'm like, what happened?
Well, you know how it is. We can't get any of our stories out off the ground. They give us a little bit of hope, but they just say they pull back the money because they don't think it's.
But because I was wondering, because you remember when they was going to do the Lena Horne event, then the Nipplegate happened, and they can't.
Yes.
I don't know, why would you ask the whole thing? Just get somebody else.
Get somebody else to do it. Good morning, Patricia Ellington. We appreciate you. Thank you for joining. His name was on that wall. Oh, really? I did not know that.
Wow.
All right. Dr. Holt says, I didn't know about that birthday. I had 4 great uncles who were Vietnam vets. They've all passed away. You know what? Y'all go ahead. Y'all gonna make me tear up. It's just gonna make me start thinking about my time in the military. But yes, we want to thank all of those who have served and help us get to where we are today. We still got a long ways to go, but at least we're able to go ahead and say what we need.
A very long way,
child. Michelle Holly says, "Is Pearl Bailey?" Oh, we already talked.
Yeah.
All right. Jules, I honor your uncles, Dr. Holt. Yes, we honor them too. Honor them too, rather. Yes, Pearl Bailey. Thais says, "Good morning, Thais. Thank you for joining. Appreciate you for sending the Tide Squad over here and shutting down the church."
Yeah, she did. She did. She did Bessie, but yeah. Mm-hmm. I want a Pearl.
Thais says, I don't know why Tyler Perry didn't name one of her studios after. Wow, that's actually a really good question. What say ye, overall mother Perry?
That's a good question.
Yes, that's a good question indeed.
Yeah, but I remember Pearl Bay. I remember Pearl Bay when I was a child. She used to be on Captain Kangaroo.
Oh, wow.
I'm telling my age now.
You are. Because I don't even know what the hell that is, Cal.
I forgot you was at 86. Yeah.
Yes, I was born in 86.
Yeah, it was a childhood show. Captain Kangaroo is on there. Mr. Green Jeans. It was a great show. It was my favorite childhood show.
I remember Gumby.
The other kids like Sesame Street. I loved Captain Kangaroo.
Yes. All right. Oh, Jules remembers too as well. Hey, Sean Kigsy. Thanks for joining.
Good afternoon.
All right. So, shut up. So, honorable mentions. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. So, today's honorable mention is Willie Taylor, who is an American singer and songwriter. He is best known as a contestant from MTV's Making the Band 4, where he was chosen by Diddy to be a member and one of the main vocalists of the band, Day 26.
Ooh, yes, God.
Here we go.
He's to go. We used to go to the same church when I lived in Chicago. What?
Anywho, next up, happy birthday to you, Mr. Taylor. Happy birthday to Gerald Fulton Jr., aka Hitman Holler, who is an American battle rapper, former athlete, and actor, best known for being a battle rapper in the Smack/URL rap circuit, and for being one of the recurring cast members since season 6 of the improv comedy show Wild and Out on MTV, VH1, and MTV2. Happy birthday to you, sir.
Yeah, whoever you are, happy birthday.
And last but not least, happy birthday to Paul Morton Jr. PJ Morton, for those who may not know, is an American Grammy-winning musician, singer, songwriter, and record producer. Who the hell is PJ Morton? let me stop. I'm not trying to be rude. Anyway, let's get
I will say I didn't become a fan until his latest project.
I agree. I knew of him. I
knew who he was, but
I wasn't a fan. Yeah, I agree. His latest project is dope. PJ Morton is dope. Doctor number 3, welcome. Sean Kingsley says someone's hormones are jumping early this morning. Ooh. Love his music. Yes, we do. Hey, Donna Hawkins.
Now I do. Hey, Donna Haskins. Now I do. Well, I love that album. Let me say that. I love the album. And I do. And I like some songs.
Dr. Holt say, calm down.
Down.
Go take a cold shower, baby.
I got the Willie. Oh,
Jules Ferber says, I actually know who PJ Morton is. Somebody tell mother. All right. Okay.
Yes, Jules. Yes.
All right. Let's get into the viral moment of it. I saw this on social media the other day and I near about died. Check it out.
This for 12 years old. I'm gonna for my baby. Sorry. Come this way. Hey.
Poor little Ting Ting. Aw. He's so
cute.
Like,
get me out.
Well, you kept touching the dang on joystick, little boy, but it's okay. You can go ahead and do it.
I want to get my little cousin one of those. Y'all get Kingston that. That's cute.
Gordon Newman said his earlier albums were better. I'm assuming he's talking about PJ Morton. Okay,
no, not better than the one that's out in the sun, whatever it's called. Yeah, no, not at all.
Oh, well, music art is subjective.
Yeah.
You know. Good morning, Ray Bishop. Did you shut down the church over there at Martha Gibbs Tabernacles?
You locked the doors, Brother Bishop.
Yes. Dr. Holt says, somebody get that baby. Ray Bishop said that's a he did it. How's that abuse?
Yeah, but they just stand around laughing.
Right. I would have laughed too. I would have put some pillows in.
He's trying to get out. Look at him. He's trying to get out.
A little take. All right. Let's move on. Let's go ahead and thank one of our other sponsors for bringing in Pyro Media Mentionables. But before we get into Pyro Media Mentionables, let's see what Kyrie's husband is doing with that sponsor.
No, why not?
This episode is brought to you by Audible, an Amazon company. Partnering with Audible, an Amazon company, to provide you a 30-day free trial of their Audible Premium Plus subscription for our audience exclusively. You will get 1 free credit, or 2 credits if you're a Prime member, good for any premium selection titles you like, and it's yours to keep. The Audible Plus catalog of podcasts, audiobooks, guided wellness, and Audible originals, listen all you want, no credits needed. And you'll also get a friendly email reminder before your trial ends. To take advantage of this offer, you can click on the link in the comments or use this special QR code by using your mobile device. Audible, an Amazon company. All right, let's get back to the show.
Shout out to Kyrie's husband for listening to one of our sponsors, Audible, an Amazon company. You can go ahead and use that QR code. Ooh.
My husband is in the comments.
Oh.
Exactly, Darna. You didn't hear me say that, baby. You didn't hear me say that at all.
No, wait a minute. Okay. Hold on, because y'all not gonna make me a liar, okay? Go ahead and use that QR code of the link in the comments. Y'all not gonna make me a liar. Y'all know that he said before that was his husband. Is it me?
When
we first got the dang on sponsor. Kyrie, you're not gonna make me a liar.
I don't remember that.
Y'all.
I don't remember that.
Even Dr. Hall said, "Child, That's husband number 420. Ooh, look, Donna said, oh, okay, see?
Dumbass, see that scandalizing my name.
Dr.
Don't
Ho
just
said, oh, so the next time some USDA board certified meat come on the screen, Kyrie, we don't want to hear nothing. That's what I'm saying. See, even, look, D3 said, Kyrie, St. James said, Kyrie been baking him some moist.
No, y'all are so jealous.
He said, y'all didn't know Kyrie was a polygamist?
Not you, Brother Kenzie. You too, Judas.
Listen, anywho, y'all go ahead and support our sponsor. Michelle? Yeah. Somebody lying. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it was Kwame.
It's not me. Always want to blame the light skins. Anyway, we're going to go ahead and go into Pyro Media Mentionables. Don't forget that you guys... Oh, first off, we want to shout out our brother, my big brother, Kyrie, for getting over 10,000 followers on TikTok. Shout out to you, Kyrie.
Thank you.
Because he is a Pyro Media Mentionable on today. Yeah, so if you have not went over to TikTok and follow Kyrie, go ahead and follow him at Kyrie Sinaj right there on TikTok. Shout out to you. I'm proud of you, brother. Keep glowing and growing and doing the thing.
Thank you. Now I'm on the road to 25K. Yeah. If you
yes.
Let's get on the road to 25K.
Y'all throw some fire emojis right up in the comments for Kyrie. We appreciate him. We love him, and he's doing his thing. Come on now. We celebrate each other here. We celebrate. We got to protect our own. Yes. Shout out to you, Kyrie. I'm proud of you, bro.
Thank you.
Someone else that I'm proud of, if you have not had the chance to go over to YouTube and watch the latest video, music video of the great Just Dominic, go ahead and check him out. We all want to support Black artists. He is not only an awesome singer, but he is also the founder and radio station owner of Bullet in Flight Radio, which is our sister station. So shout out to you, Just Dominic. We are proud of you. Continue to glow up and continue doing what you're doing. I put the link in the comments if you have not seen it already. Go ahead and check it out. And of course, Mother always says to go ahead and encourage yourself and shout out yourself. Lux and Noir is almost sold out of their new candles that are coming out. So y'all better go ahead and grab it before the end of the week, y'all. Get it while you can. Go over to luxandnoir.com. You can go and grab all of the new scents that are there. Shout out to the candle company and to the new assistant that I just got for Lux and Noir as well. So thank you guys so much for supporting. We appreciate you. Support Black-owned businesses. Support Black content. Support Black artists. Support the Black. Okay? If you cannot see... or if you want to use the QR code, you can go ahead and use this QR code. It'll take you directly to the website, or you can use the link. But you can, and for those who are listening on Bullet in Flight Radio, you can go to luxandnoir.com. That's LUXE and Noir, NOIR.com. Appreciate you guys. We love you guys. We love you guys. We love you guys. All right, you guys, let's get into a quick commercial break to support one of our other sponsors, as I mentioned, Bullet in Flight Radio, the #1 progressive Christian radio station in the world. Check them out.
This episode is sponsored in part by Bullet in Flight Radio. Get ready to uplift your spirit with Bullet in Flight Radio, the world's leading progressive Christian radio station. Experience the vibrant fusion of gospel house music and a rich medley of inspiration from all musical genres that'll make your heart soar. Join their extraordinary lineup of today's trailblazers, visionaries, and voices that matter, all sharing their stories and wisdom. Stay plugged in around the clock as they broadcast unmissable content 24/7. Your go-to station for all things inspiring. Become a pilot today by visiting bulletinflightradio.com. Bullet in Flight Radio. Your story, our station.
That's right, you guys. Your story, our station. We appreciate you guys. I don't know what the hell Kyrie is doing, but we are running a show. Yes, Jules Weber, do your thing, Kwame. Woo, Lord. All this blackness is beautiful. Yes, black is beautiful. Black is luxury, and that is one of the reasons why I called it Lux and Noir. And I'm going to mute Kyrie because Kyrie don't know how to mute his phone when he's doing something. We're on a show, girl. Get it together. My Lord, on today. All right, you guys, let's get into the Power Hack. Thank you so much to that sponsor, to Bullet and Flight Radio. We're going to go ahead and charge up this power. Kyrie!
Why is you hollering?
Because you are banging, making noise and stuff, and you didn't mute your phone. We hear you talking to whoever you're talking to. Is that Mother Sanaa? And then you coughing, got COVID, and spreading the germs and all that stuff on this thing on thing.
Oh, never know COVID. Mm-mm.
My God, on today. Get it together. Be professionals.
Tell
the trade to get out. You're running a show.
I don't have any trade. My husband's in the audience. What are you talking about?
Oh, you want to be saved and sanctified today. I see you. Okay. That's right, Darnell. He is so faithful.
And I am, and he knows that.
Let's get into the power pack, y'all. This story that's coming up actually comes from one of our own sister Michelle Holly sent this to me this morning, and I did some research on it. And I think that this definitely needs to be.
Yes.
I love this banter. I love it. Thanks, Michelle. But Sister Michelle is actually one of the reasons why we have this particular story coming up. Farming while black. So this story comes out of El Paso County, Colorado. We are here with CW and Nicole Mallory. We want to thank Pyromaniac member and Tide Squad member Michelle Holly for bringing the story to us. Take a look.
Claims of racism and harassment and 2 years of disputes. That's what two ranchers in rural El Paso County say they are facing from their neighbors and the sheriff's office.
Today, supporters of CW and Nicole Mallory rallied outside the state capitol. Denver 7's Micah Smith was there as the ranchers fight for safety on their property.
We came from Mississippi and Texas and Pennsylvania and New York to stand with this family.
Black ranchers CW and Nicole Mallory's story of poisoned animals, racist threats, and what they say is a lack of response from the El Paso County Sheriff's Office has resonated with many across the country.
It is our duty to fight for our freedom!
And their supporters are rallying here at the Colorado State Capitol.
Not all cops are bad. There are men and women who are sworn to serve and what? To do what?
Protect, but not us.
So why haven't they served and protected the mountains?
Community leaders spoke during the rally, including state lawmakers.
We want to make sure that whatever needs to happen for protection so that we can get to the bottom of it.
I can't express from the bottom of my heart how much this really means, that to see all of you out here. It's not about color, religion, race, gender. You know, I'm a farmer. I pay more attention to the weather than I do anything else. I just want to farm in peace.
The Mallory's attorney, Tyrone Glover, talked about his plan to make that happen.
There was a press conference earlier this week, and afterwards, they released a scintilla of the discovery and investigative documents that are available. My firm is awaiting the rest of it.
Glover is referring to a news conference the sheriff's office held where they shared body camera video of Nicole Mallory being combative toward deputies in previous cases. After that, they released dozens of records regarding the Mallorys.
Justice for Mallory!
As protesters marched from the Capitol to City Park, I asked Nicole how she felt about the video.
I think it's really disturbing that they didn't address the hate crimes against my family and I, which are the epitome of why we're here today. It was a moment. It does not define who I am. I felt violated.
As the protesters make their way to the Dr. Martin Luther King statue, I asked one man what brought him here.
It's been on a 5-year plan of my wife and I to acquire some acreage. And so when I saw the Mallory's plight, this could easily be my family.
Throughout the day,
this is the world we live in.
The Mallorys repeatedly said they no longer feel alone and will continue to fight for safety on their land. CW Mallory says they've lost almost 20 animals due to poisoning or theft. There is a GoFundMe that was started for the Mallorys that has raised over $200,000. Throughout the rally, the Mallorys were calling on state lawmakers to pass the Karen Act, which stands for Caution Against Racially Exploitative Non-Emergencies. The couple says this all began as a dispute with their neighbor, and they think the legislation could prevent future situations similar to their own. We know there are multiple sides to this story, and I want you to know I have reached out to the sheriff's office multiple times for a one-on-one interview, but have been told repeatedly he is unavailable. Reporting in studio,
of course he is.
Smith, Denver 7.
And this is a story Denver 7 has been following all week. You can see Micah's previous reporting, including an interview with the Mallorys and a response from the El Paso County Sheriff's Office right now on Denver7.com.
So, first of all, I want to thank Michelle for sending this to me, because this needs to be, this type of information and situation needs to be brought to light. And one of the things that I want to make sure that we do as a people is to not become desensitized to the BS that is going on with our culture and with our communities. Because at the end of the day, I know we're seeing us getting arrested, we're seeing us getting killed, we're seeing us go through a lot of stuff, but we can't get desensitized and we can't stop speaking out on these different things. So we need to shed light to these different things, because just like when we have Black-owned businesses or our brothers and sisters or the entire spectrum between tries to do something in a hobby or tries to do something or whatever endeavor, we need to share and and do all that stuff. We also need to do the same and bring light and attention to that. It doesn't hurt to share a story. It doesn't hurt. And of course, do your due diligence, because research over research, like the brother Consciously has said. But we need to make sure that we're talking about these different types of things. And it's really frustrating that we have these type of situations that are happening, and this brother just wants to farm. And then you start a whole smear campaign against the wife because you wanted to arrest her for and then say that she was being combative. Yeah, if I'm being unjustly arrested, I'm going to say something, and I'm going to have a problem with it. Thank God that she's alive and that they didn't shoot her and she didn't become another hashtag. But yes, we're going to continue to follow this, just like Denver 7, and we hope. And again, thank you, Mallory. Thank you, Michelle, for keeping us abreast of this situation. We appreciate you. Let's see what the comments say. Kyrie, what are you thinking while I pull up some of these? You know what, Ray? I'm disturbed about. Ray, go to your room. I think this is a sad shame, but I'm just not surprised. It's sad. I just had a conversation last night, like, even the racism out here, it's a shame that people don't know us and them are like that. If you peel this off, we're all the same. Yeah. There's no difference underneath. No difference underneath. Agreed. Jules Forever says they've been shit on Black farmers. Shake my head. They still owe farmers millions of dollars for bad seeds and the money from the government. It's shameful. We can't even damn farm. I absolutely agree. Anything that we do, they gonna plop on it. He said, I said respectfully, go to your room, Ray. Yes, thank you, Michelle, so much for letting us know that. We appreciate you into our desk. And I'm glad you sent it early enough for me to have enough time to research it and send it over to Samuel to upload. So I appreciate you for doing that and just keeping, I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Yeah, Queen Kim, the OG, that she would. I'm sure she's talking about this. I haven't been on her page in a while. Queen Kim, what are you talking about? Michelle said she got it from Queen Kim, the OG. Oh, got it. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go around there and check them out. See what's going on with them. Wow. All right, guys. This is awful. I mean, we can't. Right, Dr. Holt. Like, get me off the earth, y'all. Like, the earth is ghetto. All right, y'all. Sister. So, y'all know what's been going on with Latusha and Tamika. Latusha went on Fox Soul and just take a look.
Yeah, I've been quiet for a long time, and I think the misconception for me is that I'm a mean girl or that I'm a thief. Even with this $30,000 allegation from my sister, of which I've always wanted clarity since day one. I've called, I've reached out, I've sent voice messages, like, to try to get clarity, because you're talking about something that happened 10 years ago that I know nothing of, and I'm finding out in scene. So my thing is was this for a storyline or is this real life? Because in real life, me and my sister, we talk. And you're talking about 10 years ago, and I'm calling you, and if somebody accuses you of something, they should be able to talk to you about it. It's not even about the $30,000. It's about having my sister back. Like, I'll give you that. But at the end of the day, you need to talk to me. I don't want to hear from somebody. You're talking to everybody else outside of me.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm so sorry, you guys. I'm so sorry. I have to cancel this. We just got breaking news.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say I got something. But go ahead.
Miss Lisa just sent. Did you get it from Miss Lisa?
Uh-huh.
Okay, hold on, you guys. I'm sorry. Okay, so we just got breaking news that Tamika came with her receipts, including forged paperwork and checks. She even has threatening text messages and got Tiny Harris's mom on camera to confirm that the company said Latasha and Rocky were cashing Tamika's checks. I'm trying to get the audio from here, so give me 1 second, you guys. While I'm doing that.
But now I have to say this. I cannot be Team Tasha no more. Because this is...
You know what? I told your raggedy ass not to, you know what? Go ahead, Kyrie.
I'm just saying.
Everybody makes mistakes.
Because of what she's doing now, this is no. This is big. No, this is. But I still don't believe it's her solely. I really believe it's her husband.
Well, aren't they one flesh?
I mean, if you wanna go there, but I mean, yeah, I guess.
Hold on, I'm trying to get this damn video up. Hold on 1 second, you guys. Bear with me. This is just breaking news. Hurry up and download, girl.
But ooh, Tasha, if you're doing this, if it's true and you're doing this, baby, no.
All right, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and share the screen.
No.
You can just get it from here. All right, you guys. Here is what is going on. This is from the neighborhood. The neighborhood talk. Go ahead and take a listen.
Let me tell you something. He's not going to get an apology. How are you going to send me a threat text? Let me explain what the text. I will put it up here so you guys can see it. And, I might even share the video where she's saying things that's in the text. So I got a threat text about me, Tiny, and Candy, right? First of all, my husband says that I sent him naked pictures. And he said something about Tiny, and he said something about Candy. I'm not going to say that you're all lies.
You see what the big news is, right?
About you still in the $30,000?
No, about now the news is Tamika, my sister-in-law, was sending me naked pictures. Todd sucking a tranny's dick, and Tiny in trouble. That's about to be the biggest news today. So, people, that girl you got coming over there with security for what? Like, damn, Tasha.
Let me ask you this real quick.
He's a devil. He's evil. Miss Diane already explained to everybody that she signed all of us up for sound exchange.
Well, I signed Escape, every one of them, up for sound exchange. And I sent all the paperwork. And Tamika, I did Latasha, everybody. And Tamika told me when we filled out the paperwork, she was living in New York then. Mm-hmm. And I still have the paperwork. And I filled it out and I put it, her address was all in New York and everything. Tamika, my Tamika had gotten her checks, and it was a pretty big check then. I'm thinking it was like close to $20,000 the first time. They got a lot of checks though. And Tamika said, I didn't get my checks. And I said, well, you should have. I said, because Tamika's gotten several checks already. And so we called up to Sound Exchange. Me and Tamika was on the line. And we talked to, this guy's name was Joe Mo Grady. I think he's passed away, but back then he was the person we talked to. And he talked to Tamika and she asked him questions about her checks. And he told her that her checks were going to Hampton, Georgia. And so after that, she said, well, I live in New York. How did this happen? And he sent her copies of the checks.
Mm-hmm.
He
sent copies.
He said something about your sister and Rocky. Edward Bivens, because I really didn't know Rocky's name.
Right, he said Edward Bivens cashed your checks. But how was I supposed to get my money back?
The only way you could get your money back is you had to prosecute them. And you said, I don't want to do that.
Once we did do the investigation, well, they sent information. Someone sent in, which was my sister, and I will be showing that in a second. She changed the contract. and put her name on the contract saying that she was my manager. And you're going to see that in a second. And then they put they sent my passport. It was a lot of stuff.
I know he said, that they had proof. They thought it was you and everything. But there's only reason that you couldn't get your money back is you would have to prosecute them.
So I'm not going to do too much, but I will clear my name. I will show you a few pieces of evidence that shows how they went in and they changed my address to their address.
Oh my God.
How they changed my email. Everything that Miss Diane did was changed by my sister, Latasha Scott. That will give you evidence. Now, the misconception is the $30,000, it wasn't one check, it was multiple checks. It wasn't just one. So I was very nice. I was being very nice to say that only $30,000 was stolen from me. Oh yeah, one of the threats were that my tape, I have a sex tape that I did. Yes, when I was in my 20s, I did a sex tape. So, I didn't want to take it back to my house, so I gave the tape to my sister and told her to hold it. So, I can watch it every now and then. I just got to be honest with you. I was looking good on the tape. But anyway, I gave it to my sister, so I went back to get it. She said someone stole it out of her safe. So I said, okay, well, who got the safe code? Who got the code of your safe? She said only her and her husband. But somebody stole my tape. Now I'm about to be blackmailed by them. If I don't apologize, they're going to put the tape out. This is what the text says. So, you know what? You're not going to scare me. You got my tape, but you said you didn't have my tape. Now, all of a sudden, you want to extort me and put the tape out? And you're doing a gospel album.
Guess I'll just wait on my apology.
My God, on today, we have breaking news with Tamika Scott just coming out and saying all this, and we are just bringing in Mother coming on board. Thank you so much. And thank you to Miss Lisa for sending me that text. And thank you also, Mother, for thank you.
Like, I was sitting it like right after Lisa said it, I probably said it. Because that's why I disappeared from the chat, because Pam told me code 5. I'm like, code 5. Pam was like, Kais, get over there and look. And Pam sent it to me, and I was like, this is what I've been wanting Tamika to do.
Yeah.
But I knew there had to be something they was holding over her head.
Yeah.
Because that type of money, you ain't gonna just walk away. I don't care, mama, daddy, whoever. I knew there was something. They was either blackmailing or extorting her or something for her not to speak out more forcefully. But
and then for it to be more than $30,000, Mother, that's what took me out when she was saying.
But what somebody must have told her, Kwame and Kyrie, is, girl, this is the age of Kim Kardashian. Sex tapes ain't nothing embarrassing.
Right.
It's really not.
Yeah.
Girl, go up there and speak for your money and fight for your damn your name.
Yeah.
Right.
So, girl, you extorting somebody and put out a gospel album like she said. Way to go. Oh, Tasha.
Tasha, I told you I didn't like Latusha. This is now I told you that she might have had a chance, a sliver of hope for it to at least go oak. Okay, double oak. All right, she ain't getting nothing. Okay, not her big.
But is this a ploy to get new music from Escapes? Everybody gonna buy this, so y'all trying to sell 30 million.
That's fine and dandy, but guess what? Guess who's not gonna be? Guess who's not gonna be doing these tours?
Latusha.
Latusha.
Her husband is not a good stunt queen.
No.
There are people that should not be doing stunts like Juzzy. Some people, if you're going to be crafty, right? If you're going to be janky, you need to be really analytical in your mind and really smart. You can't be sending threat messages with the same talking points that you were on Tasha K talking about.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Like, that's just common sense.
Listen,
so now and she has stopped you because now if a sex tape is leaked, she stopped you in your tracks. If there's any sex tape leaked, we know it's y'all.
Exactly. And she done put the receipts out there.
Yep.
So
and let me say this, Rocky, you are not Olivia Pope. You are not Olivia Pope because you're not smart. You didn't do right. You didn't navigate this properly, girl. And I saw you and your Ike Turner wannabe ass. I went in the first episode when you were whispering sweet nothings in Latusia's ear. Okay, I see you, girl.
He was getting her ear. I'm gonna beat your butt.
Okay, sing the song in the May. Sing the song in the May.
But I wonder what Mama Glow. What is Mama Glow saying?
She needs to sit her big bow-headed ass down any old damn way. I'm tired of her ass too.
I can't believe Mika doing this. Mika, I can't believe you doing this, Mika. I'm gonna beat your ass if you doing this to Latusia.
I can't believe you.
Hey, yeah, she got nothing to say about Tasha. Hey, Valerie Spencer. She got nothing to say about Tasha though. What are you saying? Your daughter, your favorite daughter, is extorting the daughter that you don't like.
Dr. Hope said, shackle them, Tamika. Grab her right now. Don't let her out the building.
But I love how she said, I look good on the tape, so.
Child,
she didn't deny it on the tape. But like how you said, this is the age now where, child, all you gonna do is boost escape sales.
And Tamika, at this point, I'll just go ahead and release it and get your $30,000 plus back, honey.
Exactly.
Okay, go ahead and release
I sure would. I sure would. If they release it, I will save it and go and put it on OnlyFans. I sure would.
Exactly.
And drop a new single that they called Exposed.
Mm-hmm. And Natasha, you guys gonna see a little more stupid than what she looking now.
Oh my
I sure would.
But this picture right here is too funny. This collage right here is too funny.
My God,
Mama Glow and Tasha looking at her like,
hey, come on.
Bro, how you gonna go somewhere? How you gonna be in somebody's church right now singing about the Lord? How?
Okay.
Horrible. How is that possible?
You are a horrible human being. I just thought that you didn't know how to blend well with your
I
girl.
guess she said Kimberell does it. I can do
it. You are horrible.
It's gonna be a hard sale, Kyrie. This is gonna be a hard sale.
Oh yeah.
Terrible.
Next Friday, Tasha. Now that if you move 25 units, you'll be doing good.
How you gonna sing "Change" by Tremaine Hawkins?
Did she remake that?
She sings it. I think I heard her on some a video singing "Change."
Oh.
Raymond Torres says Latusia's gonna look even more pale after the charges drop. Listen, honey,
baby.
Whew.
She is more damage being done in the public, in the public space. Than criminal could ever do.
Here go Jules talk about. Sounds like you need to run the PR mother. I agree.
I would tell her, Latusia, when you were sitting there at that table talking to your husband with that contract, he actually looked like a pimp. His energy came across as a pimp.
Right.
And
I was
when he hugged you, he hugged you like an attorney hugs a client, not the way a husband hugs their wife.
Well, now he loves the chick. What's her name? Unique.
Unique.
According to Unique, he love her.
She just don't understand. All of this could have been avoided, but her ego. Now you don't have a place to go back to with your group. Now you've been exposed, and like, girl, for what? Because your husband wants to run this money train.
If y'all don't put it out the group now, because you done said your sister sex said he said Ty was sucking the meat of a trans woman.
We still trying to figure out what does Ty got to do with this, Kyrie? What does Ty got to do with this?
Right, and Tiny, nothing. But he told us this is gonna be the news. Why?
Todd needs to sue him. Candy got the money. Todd ain't got the money. Candy got the money to sue him. Your wife got the money. Sue them. Shit.
That's fact. Ooh, this is a mess.
This is a hot mess.
Todd ain't got the money.
I know Tamika feels some type of retribution on today. So we stand with you, sister. We stand with you. If your sister, listen, if with friends like that, with family like that, who needs enemies?
Baby, listen, family would be the one. Family is the one.
Family after my husband. Faith after my husband.
Family F me over and stole my money.
My God. Latasha's next single, Jailhouse Rock.
She already got on the black and white. She already got the black and white on over there.
Oh,
cause she been doing that. She been doing the radio spots, but on Sundays she's going to whatever city and she traveling at the church, singing down at the church houses.
Be quiet, Kawan. Talk about Joyce told y'all Todd broke allegedly. Joyce, you broke.
Mama Joyce, yeah.
You hanging on by a prayer. Anyway, thanks for the breaking news, mother. We appreciate you joining in.
I appreciate y'all. It's always a great time coming on with y'all. Have a great day, y'all.
You too. Thank you.
All right. So we're gonna take a quick commercial break because we're not gonna be able to get into the rest of the stuff. I want to get into the main story for today. So go ahead and hang in there. We'll be right back after this commercial break, y'all. My God, on today. And we are black by popular demand. Thank you so much to Mother Thais Jackson for jumping in on here, bringing us that breaking news. Thank you, Miss Lisa, for sending us that breaking news as well. Team Pyro Power Hour is growing, y'all. Shout out to Miss Lisa. Y'all, if you guys have not checked out the Pyro Power Hour reality TV edition episode last night, go ahead and watch the replay right after this. We appreciate you guys, and watch all the other stuff right here on Pyro Media.
Yeah, if y'all missed last night, y'all missed. It was funny.
Missed a hoot, honey.
Kwame was triggered.
Okay, and I am not ashamed to say it. But also shout out to one of our other sponsors, Pyro Media Productions. You can go over to pyromediaproductions.com to get all of the things. If you need a website, content creation, everything that you need to build your brand and take your stuff and set your brand ablaze or business ablaze, or if you just want something new to put on your shelf, you know, like you need some new pictures and things, go ahead and head over to Pyro Media Productions. They will get you together. Listen here. Right here. All right, y'all. Let's get into Patricia Ellington. It's a mess. That whole mess with the Dr. Holt is triggered. I would say to thieving ass.
Listen.
Latusha, I felt it. Look, can I just say before we get into the last one, I felt it in my Shatak Shando. And I know, Kyrie, listen, I love my brother. I love my brother to death. Listen, to life, rather. I love my brother to life. I love you so much, Kyrie. And you have such a huge heart. You try to see the good in other people, but I felt it in my Shata that underneath her fat flaps, that there was some stuff going on in her mess. There was some mess going on. I felt it. And I know that Tamika has had a past of being a liar. Okay?
Not this time.
Not this time. I felt it in my Shata Shando right behind my Kidney Supreme.
But see, that's what Tasha was banging on. She's like, well, y'all know Tamika. She said, y'all know Tamika lie. My sister's a liar.
You know what, Dr. Holt? I have to agree with you on that. I can't stand a thief now, especially when you steal from family. Let me tell you something. There's two things that I don't like in life. I don't care what it is. Don't lie to me And do not steal from me, because at the end of the day, I don't care what you do. Okay? I don't care how mad I get. I can forgive you if you tell me the truth. And then if you steal from me, because I'm an open book. If I got it, you got it.
Yeah, if you steal from me, that's over.
We can't. There's a trust that is really hard for me. I'll forgive you, girl, but we can't. You will never have the same access again.
I don't even know if I'm gonna forgive you, but I know it's over.
Oh, I'm a
whatever we ever go.
You're not keeping me out of my place in heaven, okay? I'm trying to get my jewels out of my
crown. You go to heaven. That's Kwame. Kwame going to heaven. Hallelujah.
Praise him. Anywho, let's get into the show. I'm so sorry. All right, y'all. Excuse me. Y'all know that we've been dealing with a lot this week. We've been dealing with a lot for the past couple of thank you, Michelle Holly. I love you. She's Michelle knows how to brighten up your spirit.
It is beautiful.
Mm-hmm. You're so sweet. I love her. All right. So let's get into what's been going on this past week. We, as you may or may not know, and if you don't know, I don't know what rock you've been living under, but we've had yet another mass shooting, or a school shooting rather, in Nashville, Tennessee. And it's really frustrating because, we sit here and we have all of these conversations and we laugh and joke, and all of these different things. And we talk about pop culture, Latusha, and all these different things or whatever. But at the end of the day period, people have lost their lives. And I refuse to show the video that is been circulating.
It's on repeat on the news.
It's on repeat on the news. And I'm not going to show the video of the police footage, but you can go to Twitter, you can go to literally anywhere, and check it out. I'm not even going to put it on Pyro Media's YouTube for shorts, because I just don't think we need to see that. I don't want to trigger anyone. But if you so choose to go look for it, go ahead and check it out. I did watch it myself, and it reminded me of when I was deployed. So it kind of, triggered me a little bit, but I was able to kind of navigate a little bit, and handle it. But I want to talk about some of the conversations that we're having. Oh, sorry. Hold on. Oh, that was a video that I want. Let watch this.
Aren't you guys tired of covering this? Aren't you guys tired of being here and having to cover all of these mass shootings? Family vacation with my son, visiting my sister-in-law. I have been lobbying in DC since we survived a mass shooting in July. I have met with over 130 lawmakers. How is this still happening? How are our children still dying, and why are we failing them? Gun violence is the #1 killer of children and teens. It has overtaken cars. Assault weapons are contributing to the border crisis and fentanyl. We are arming cartels with our guns and our loose gun laws. And these shootings and these mass shootings will continue to happen until our lawmakers step up and pass gun safety legislation. I'm pretty sure this was an unsecured weapon that this teenager got a hold of. We can't even pass gun safety, like safe storage laws in this country to protect kids from getting a hold of weapons that they shoot each other with.
All right, so I did want to make sure that we report accurate information. She said at the end that she was pretty sure that that the weapon was retrieved illegally. Actually, and it wasn't a teenager; it was an adult. They did purchase the weapon legally through legal means through the state of Tennessee. But regardless, outside of all of that, the question Jules Forever, let me see what she says. Thank you, Kwame. I don't want to see that. One of the moms from Uvalde said she is reliving her baby's demise all over again. Just you said. I agree.
Yeah.
Kawan says, yeah, it's too much for me. I'm so sick of Congress. Just do some now. Do some now. Shit.
Do something now.
Yes, do something now. Okay, so, and I agree, and that's really what I want to have a conversation on, because I'm tired of these conversations about this person's white and this person is black, and guns are my Fifth Amendment or my whatever amendment, the Constitution.
Right, you can't take away my gun.
Guns don't kill people. People kill people. people with the guns kill people. Okay, because I can fight you and beat the hell out you, or I can run you over with a car, or you. Yes, people. We understand people kill people, but the guns that are being used are killing people too. We're not saying that an inanimate object is
right. And like she said, that heavy artillery. Where did they get this heavy artillery? Like, right. Where did this dude get these guns from? Which the mother said, well, I thought she had gotten rid of all of the weapons, but well, clearly she didn't.
Right. ATL Torres says the guns are levitating like the Phoenix. Ciao. Patricia Ellington says all they're gonna get is thoughts and prayers. Sadly, yeah,
and not from Congress.
But I saw something on The View yesterday that was really, really touching, and I want you guys to take a look at what Whoopi Goldberg said last night. As soon as
screenings to be able to have one.
Why are we compromised?
Well,
why are we? And you know what I'm tired of. I don't mean to be rude to cut you off. I am tired of trying to find a way to justify you being able to keep 75 guns in your house. I am tired of trying to figure out a way to say, listen, we have rules and regulations. The Constitution is very clear. Scalia changed the meaning of what the Constitution says.
Right.
Well, and
Scalia changed it.
And just on that point, though, but this is why I agree with what Chris Murphy is trying to do is the most substantial gun reform that we've seen happen this year that made major steps. It doesn't go far enough, but it was Tom Tillis, it was Chris Murphy.
When will it go far enough? When is it going? When are people going to figure out? When are people going to figure out that, just as you were saying, I have to have a license to drive? It's not a compromise. We don't discuss it. You either get a license or you go to jail. So to me, you want to have 70-11 guns? We need to know that. We need to know what you got, because you are now being painted with the same swath as all the people who are killing people left and right with legal guns. We need to know what you got.
I don't know why you need an AR-15. I say it's right. AR-15.
And that's exactly right, Whoopi. And to what Sonny was saying at the end, as far as like, why do we need an AR-15? Let me explain something to y'all. I am prior service military. I've told you guys before, and I have utilized weapons before. Okay, I have used all types of different. I was trained in a lot of different types of weapons. I do agree that if you feel that you need to have a handgun, if you need to have some type of weapon to protect your home, okay, fine. That is your right as an American citizen to have that. Okay? But you do not need a semi-automatic rifle. You do not need a military style grade weapon. Period. You don't. And I'm saying this as someone who is for the cause and for the culture. You do not need as a non police officer, as a non-law enforcement or military person, you do not need a weapon like that. You don't. Yeah. Because first of all, if you are going to get a weapon like that, you need to be trained on how to utilize it. And you need to be trained by the government and licensed to be able to utilize it, in my personal opinion. Because there's no reason for you to have something like that. It just doesn't make any sense. It's not needed. But don't listen to me, because I don't have a medical degree. Take a look.
Treated patients from the shooting in Uvalde, where 19 elementary school students and 2 teachers were killed. And Dr. Liao, I appreciate your time tonight. Obviously, it's unfortunate to have to even be speaking to you about this topic, but here we are, unfortunately, again. And many people are hearing about AR-15s again, and the injuries from these AR-15s. The reason these rampages are so deadly is because of how deadly these weapons are compared to other guns. We have an animation, Doctor, that I want to show you that the Washington Post put together. It shows the trajectory of a .223 caliber sized round fired from an AR-15. And the bullet enters the body and then bursts into the chest cavity. Can you just explain for our viewers what this rifle actually does to the human body?
Oh, sure. These high velocity firearm injuries, such as the AR-15 that you're showing, creates devastating wounds. big body cavities are seen if the victim makes it to the trauma center alive. And really, most patients have no time to bleed. You can bleed to death in as little as 5 minutes. And so with the type of wound that's created, most people will not make it to a hospital, let alone a trauma center.
And it's really frustrating. Now that is what happens when you have an AR-15 hit you. I think it is very important for people to know what these weapons do. I'm going to put this down for a second because I go ahead, brother.
She shot children. I'm just saying she shot children with that.
Children.
Listening to that, that's chilling.
Most adults don't survive AR-15 shots. And I think people think that, oh, when you get shot, you get this little bullet coming inside of you. That is a handgun. Okay. And even a handgun, if it's placed in the right, if it shoots in the right area, you can die. You can bleed out. There's no surviving from it, right? And I think people watch Grey's Anatomy and they watch, ER and they watch all of these different shows and they're like, oh, well, the doctors can save us. That's a TV show. We're talking about what is happening in real life and bodies. I have seen people die from handguns. And we're talking about a weapon that is going to take a fist, like bigger than my fist, a full hole. Imagine. Even if it goes into my chest, let's take it away from my heart. Something that's going into your chest, it is blowing up from inside of you. And I'm sorry that I'm being graphic, you guys, but a lot of times people need to understand that this is not a joke. And so my big ass, I have a big old hole inside of me. We have veins and arteries and all of these different things, and my lungs are right there. We're talking about a hole the size of a golf ball, a hole the size of a baseball sometimes, that have exploded shrapnel inside of wherever it hits. Now, I am a grown-ass man. Imagine this on a child. If that is not enough, to have a conversation on having federal gun laws, I understand, Sean Kingsley, that sensible gun legislation begins at the state level, legislative level. Yes, I understand that. But the government, as a Congress, they can actually put in some type of federal oversight over gun laws federally.
They don't want to.
They don't want to, because half of them, if not 75% of them, and I'm talking about the damn Republicans and the Democrats,
right,
are in NRA pockets.
Say that. Both.
So for me, if you knowing what and having a conversation, because they've had several conversations on the congressional floor about what is happening, how an AR-15, and that's just one semi automatic rifle. That's just a conversation on that particular one. We've had a conversation. They've had conversations on what it does to a body, a human adult body. So and they've had conversations on what it does to a child. It eradicates. At Uvalde, I don't want to talk about what happened in Uvalde and what the doctors saw at Uvalde. And there were way more children that were killed in that incident. Some of them were almost unrecognizable. So we need to have a conversation, because whose children are you actually protecting? Hope Giselle did a live last night on IG. Shout out to my sister Hope. Did a live last night on IG and talking about whose children are you actually protecting? Are you worried about, and when we're talking about these people that are out there talking about, we need to protect the children, but you're not doing anything. You're the same ones that are in NRA pockets. You're so busy worrying about what is going on with people who decided what they want to do with their bodies than people who are actually are going through mental health issues and having access to deadly mass destructive weapons.
But yeah, I want to know who. So you're protecting the children from drag queens, but not from guns. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Because honestly, I could stop my kids from going to a drag show if I don't. First of all, why are you going to a drag show anyway?
First of all, right. Like somebody asked last night, what 5-year-old is paying to get into the club to go see a drag show? Who's paying it?
So regardless of that, put that aside. If you don't want to go to a drag show, don't go to a drag show, girl. I guarantee you'll have a hell of a time. But that's not the point. If you don't want to go, don't go. Just like you don't want to watch this show, you don't have to watch this show. You don't want to watch that show. You don't want to listen to Aretha Franklin. You don't want to listen to Beyonce. You don't want to listen to Rihanna. You don't have to listen to them. You don't have to do what you don't want to do. But what you need to do is make sure that we have sensible situations that are protecting these kids. Let's not play games. Let's not sit here and say that we're going to actually go ahead and protect these children from whatever made-up fictional situation that you want to put in and make it seem like the LGBTQI community is a problem, when most of the people that have had mass shootings, that have been identified and profiled as serial killers, are white, male, cisgendered males. We had one transgender individual with this most recent shooting, and all of a sudden, LGBTQIA is a danger to society.
Oh yeah,
miss me with that. I'm not saying what they did was right. At the end of the day, I don't care if you're black, white, Puerto Rican, red, blue, gray, whatever. You come for kids, there's a certain type of crazy that you need to work out with God. I don't care who you are, whether you want to touch them sexually, whether you want to shoot them or harm them in any type of way. When you go after a child, there is a level of insanity. There is a level of demonic activity that is happening within your soul. And I don't care. That goes across the board, honey.
Period. I agree totally.
Period. So I'm not going to sit here and make excuses, but what you won't do is make it seem like the LGBTQIA community is now an issue,
right?
For the world.
Because that's what I said. Yes, I said black people gonna get mad at me because that's all I kept seeing on dealing with this shooting. I'm like, no, you're sitting up here saying, because on one page in particular, I'm not surprised by this at all, because trans people and homosexuals have mental health issues.
Yeah,
because it's a mental health, whatever they say. We're crazy,
right?
But I'm like, you're concentrating on this and not what actually happened,
right? And speaking of Catholic men's, Michelle Holly, thank you for bringing that up. You want to sit here and profile drag queens, and then you worried about trans women going into bathrooms. Meanwhile, you going into the church and they fondling little boys. Meanwhile, we have major lawsuits and sexual assault allegations. Excuse me, SA allegations. I don't know if this is going on TikTok or whatever, but we have SA allegations on some of the biggest mega churches in the entire nation.
Shoot, you guys are on storefront churches doing the same thing.
My point is that while you worried about what we doing and minding our black business and our gay business and our lesbian business and our trans business, you sitting here over there not looking at what's going on in your own glass house.
Not at all. Not at all.
So are we going to have a real conversation, or are you just going to use another talking point? And furthermore, let me say this. Let me move my brother out the way, because I want to make sure that I say this, and I want to make sure that y'all know that what I'm about to say has nothing to do with Pyro Media Network, Pyro Media Productions, or Pyro Media Enterprise as a whole, or its affiliates. Y'all sitting here listen clearly and listen well. I'm not saying what's happening right now is not important, but I want to let y'all know right now, the black community has been dealing with gun violence for a very long time, and nobody has had any type of conversations about it. I said what I said.
Back.
Now all of a sudden, y'all want to go ahead and approve Narcan and over-the-counter life-saving, potentially life-saving drugs, or
for ODing.
For ODing on opioids. You want to go ahead and put in all of this hundreds and hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars rather into opioid prevention. You want to go ahead and put hundreds of millions of dollars into HIV prevention for the LGBT white community.
Oh, yes.
But you didn't do anything when it came to people of color. You don't do anything for Black women, and Black women are the leading affected demographic for HIV and AIDS.
Oh, they did something all right. But that's another show. Mm-hmm.
Am I too heavy this morning, y'all? Am I walking too heavy this morning? Because I know Mother had when she had her morning tea on this morning, she was walking heavy.
Mother brought it this morning.
I didn't mean to walk too heavy. I know it's a back-to-back. So Simeon Toko says because their children are dying and recognized. Baby.
Yeah, listen, their children, right? Their
children. I'm not gonna sit here and classify children. You know, all children to me are innocent until they learn how to open the thing on mouth and then they want to get smacked. Okay, personally. Okay, but at the end of the Black Day, all children are innocent until they're taught racism, until they're taught hatred, until they're taught homophobia.
And that's what I'm saying. People need to check their mental health, because this guy, person who went and did this. Now you are 28 years old. You've been holding on to this. These children are 8 and 9 years old, and you've been holding on to this all the time because when you went to school there, you were tormented and tortured. These children had nothing to do with that
at all. And those children, and probably the staff didn't have anything to do with what you were going.
Well, no, because the janitor, he wasn't there when she was there, because she was there like 2 years ago, right? And the substitute teacher, she was just there for the day. So
I don't understand how it's okay, because now I'm done with Congress. I may come back to their raggedy asses, but I don't understand how a human being can go and, because for me personally, it takes a lot for you to point a gun and mentally prepare yourself to shoot someone else.
And
now listen,
it was premeditated.
It's premeditated. But my thing is, it's one thing when you are going to defend your own self, when you're getting shot at and you're trying to defend your country and you're going into a war for whatever reasons that the powers that be decide that you need to go into a war for. That's one thing. Okay? Because at the end of the day, self-preservation is key. You ain't shooting my black ass and I'm not shooting back. Sorry. But what I don't understand is how you can go into a school with children and go ahead and shoot and have any. You are demonic. I don't care what it is.
But she pre-planned this because like her friend got on the news and said she showed the text messages and she sent them to the authorities, but no one. I don't know. They didn't take it seriously. What?
So what happened is that allegedly she sent that information because the assailants went ahead and sent the text message to the friend that morning. Mm-hmm. Then they went ahead. The friend contacted the authorities, but she wasn't contacted back or responded to until 2 hours after the damn shooting. So we can sit here and say, "Oh, the hero cops, hero this or whatever." There was a major breakdown in processing because this is what happens. And Dr. Morrison said it on his Facebook, believe a couple of days ago, or maybe it was last week, where we get desensitized. Don't get desensitized to what we see on social media. Don't let social media desensitize you.
Yeah, I saw that post.
And so the same thing happened with 9/11. For months after 9/11, the airports were in tight security. You couldn't bring a Coke bottle up in the airport. All of a sudden, everybody forgot about 9/11. And everybody's, of course, things, there's certain things they have, like now you have travel size containers and things or whatever, woo woo. But people are still trying to open up doors in the damn airport or on the airplane.
Sure, and jump out. What you gonna do? You open it? That's my question. We 35,000 feet in the air. What are you gonna do?
You open that door. We all going. Every single one of us. The plane is going down. Do you know what would happen if a plane depressurizes so quickly? It's dangerous.
So I remember that African lady said the Lord told her to open the door.
Right, Dr. Holt.
They knew.
My whole point in saying all of this, and I know sometimes y'all look at me and say, "Kwame, you be getting it." It really frustrates me. It frustrates me. And there's something about, I may not want to have kids right now, but there's something about when kids get hurt or attacked or whatever, it really bothers my soul to a level that I don't even know how to process. And I don't care if those kids were white, black, whatever. Those kids did not deserve to lose their life. It is extremely frustrating that we have a country that we have to constantly tell people we are black and we're constantly getting shot down because of the color of our skin. We're constantly getting shot down, or our kids are constantly have to worry about going to school with bulletproof vests in their book bag. I have never heard of that in my life. It is insane to me. This is supposed to be the freest country in the world, the most technologically advanced country in the world, and we can't even protect our kids. Let's have a conversation about the adults and what's going on left, right, Democrat, Republican, middle. I don't care. We can have policy debates. That is what's so beautiful about one of the beautiful things about this country. We can legally have conversation on a congressional floor about policy. Some people think that their way is right. Some people think that their way is right. Whatever. At the end of the black ass day, you cannot sit here and tell me that this is not a bipartisan issue. And the fact that we're politicizing the fact that children have to go to school and worry about getting shot, it's insane to me.
Because you have children who are fearful everywhere.
Every day? That is insane. That is insane to me.
Right. Because school used to be your safety zone.
I'm sorry, y'all. I don't mean to get emotional, but it's something about kids. I can take, Latucia stealing money from Tamika. I can take, Chris Brown doing something crazy. I can take all of this other stuff. I can deal with all types of crap that goes on every day. And I can deal with a tornado coming through. I would rather deal with a tornado coming through than deal with having to see another child getting shot or being heard or being told that a child is getting shot. I don't care what color they are. I don't. There's something that hits me hard when it comes to kids. I don't like it. It's not cool. It's demonic. It is one of the most evil things that happens in this world. And you know what it is? When you're overseas and you see kids being strapped with bombs, because they want to go ahead and use them as ways to get in and attack people. It does something to you, y'all. It's not cool. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, y'all. It's too much. It's too much. I'm definitely taking a break from social media on today because this is crazy. This is crazy. There's absolutely no excuse for us having conversations. Why is this even a conversation? And this is how you know that we're voting the wrong people in Congress. And if people on the right don't see that we're having I don't give a damn about your gun. I don't care. I think that you should have your gun. I think you should have whatever weapon you want to have. Nobody's saying to take them away, but you don't need AR-15s. You don't need What do you need that for? And don't tell me it's for hunting. It literally destroys flesh. So what are you hunting?
Flesh.
It literally is made to eradicate whatever it's around. The bullets are specially made to eradicate around whatever it explodes in. It's not just those little handguns go poo-pew and then you get a couple of holes in here. The whole inside of that is going to explode.
Yeah, I don't understand why they're allowed to be sold to civilians in the first place. I don't understand that.
My God. I really truly pray. I really truly pray to God that these people who are so focused on power and position, because this is honestly, I've seen a common theme amongst the Black church, amongst church and period, amongst our governments, whether it's state level or wherever, whether it's in the vlogging sphere, people are so worried about their position than the actual real issue. People are so worried about maintaining a position, whether you want to be called a pastor or a bishop or president or elder or damn a mayor or whatever, damn congressman, whatever. You're so focused on what the hell that damn position is without realizing that the people who are being hurt and harmed because of your damn power and lack thereof of knowledge on how to wield that power. You're so focused on that, you forgot about the damn people. Don't sit here and tell me you're a patriot. Don't sit here and tell me that you give a damn about this country. Don't sit here and tell me that you're worried about forward progression. Don't sit here and tell me any of that bullshit. Because someone who has that type of that type of demonic entity within them does not care about human life. If you are able to sit there and not be affected, you can't sit here and tell me that you are not affected, whether they're black, white, indigenous, or whatever. You are not affected by what's going on? And you want to sit here and give me a talking point? Kiss the blackest parts of my ass. None of this affects you? You better go in there and make sure you vote all their asses out of there. Democrats and damn Republicans. I don't give a damn who you are. Because you're not doing anything for this damn country. I did not sit here and give up 6 years of my goddamn life for you to sit there and bullshit. I did not fight for this damn country for you guys to sit here and allow kids to be harmed and killed on a daily damn basis. That's bullshit. All your asses need to get the hell on out. I'm done. I'm done. I didn't mean to make this so heavy, y'all. This affects me to no level, and I try my best to keep it in. I'm definitely giving a call to my therapist today because this is too much. It's too much. For real. For real. I can go ahead and kiki with the best of them, y'all. I can go ahead and but this is so. I am tired of the constant BS that we have to, Kyrie and I, Thais, everybody that blogs, we have to constantly sit here and look at this BS. The ones that are not just about pop culture, because Thais is not just about pop culture. We talk about some real shit that's going on that affects us on a daily basis. And it's really frustrating. I don't think you guys realize it's not just about all the fancy production or whatever. When we have to constantly research it, we have to ingest all of this first. And digest it and analyze it and make sure that we're providing you guys with it. And so we're constantly seeing on the news, it's crazy. And we want to have conversations about what's going on, child. It's too much. Vote them all out. Vote them all out. Take over, brother. I'm sorry.
Well, actually, Kwame has really said it all. All that I was thinking, he has literally said it. We have to do better, but it shows that Congress does not care about the kids that they keep screaming, protect the kids, but you're not protecting these children. Because a gun is harmful. Drag queen is not harmful.
It's ridiculous. Y'all be safe out there. I don't want to talk anything about nothing else really matters. All the other stories that we had, we'll talk about it on Friday. Don't forget to check out all of the other things that are going on right here on Pyro Media Network. Support. If you feel so inclined, feel free to bless Kyrie and I with our on our Cash Apps. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Please stay safe out there, y'all. Protect mental health as well, because I'm gonna take a damn break today. If y'all see me active, super active on social media, understand it's been a lot. It is a lot. Mother, I don't know how you do it. But God bless you. My God, on today, I seriously love y'all for real. Mother said, hospitality committee, get Kwame some shit.
And a cold towel.
Oh my God. Just Dominic says it's not There it is. It's not just the politician, it's the lobbyists and companies that pull the strings. How do we take them down? That's a good question. But right now, I can't answer that. I can't. We have a lot to talk about. There's a lot of things that are going on in this country that we need to deal with. Yours forever says, my love to all y'all, and thank you for the hard work, Kwame and Kyrie. Yes, we tried. Go ahead and throw some fire signs, flames right up inside of the chat. We love you guys. Thank you so much. Stay blessed, and don't forget to go ahead and hit those cash apps. Hit that dang on like button. Share. Please share this conversation. This is a tough one for everybody. And we will see you guys right here on Pyro Power Hour on Friday. But don't forget to check out some of the new, all of the other shows that is happening on today. We have the Daryl Walter show today at 4. Is it just Daryl Walter? Yes, today at 4, the Daryl Walter show. Go ahead and check them out. And then tomorrow, Candid Conversations is happening. Yes. And Just Dominic and myself are going to be live tomorrow, right before Candid Conversations for the Unusual Mavericks. Check that out. And then Nicole Divic Live is going to be Thursday. It's packed. We got to get Thursday a name.
Oh, Nicole has a show tomorrow. Okay.
Yes. Thumping Thursday. Yes, it is. And then Friday, we're going to round it out with It's Just Kim, right before Pyro Power Hour, and then closing it out with Thais After Dark Live. All the saved and sanctified people, don't go over to that. It's watch your leisure, okay?
Maybe I need to go over there and do it.
Okay, maybe you need a little release. Maybe you need to go over there. Shit. Anyway.
Release some tension.
Yes. All right, y'all. And while you're at it, while you're watching, go ahead and go over to luxandnoir.com and get you some candles so you can smell, create a nice ambiance. I'm about to go light me a candle right now and relax for a moment and create.
Yeah, you need to. Yeah.
Yes, Lord.
Inhale.
Yes, and breathe. All right, y'all. We love you. Thank you so much. Stay blessed, stay safe, and we will see you guys on the other side. Peace. If you enjoyed this content, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to Pyro Media Network's YouTube channel for more awesome content. Plus, don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss when we go live or upload new videos. Visit pyromedianetwork.com today, not just to check out our incredible roster of talented creatives, but also to gain access to exclusive bonus material available only to our Pyro fam. Show your support for this Black-owned indie network by donating today. Help us keep igniting brands everywhere.